North Korea's Songbun system divides people into 51 different social classes based on their family's loyalty to the government, influencing almost every aspect of life, from job opportunities to living conditions. It's a system that shapes the future of its citizens based on their family's past. Did you know that in North Korea, people must adhere to strict mourning rules? Inspectors ensure everyone follows these regulations, turning mourning into a nationwide pause. Don't go anywhere yet. Discover why displaying and maintaining portraits of leaders in North Korean homes is far more than just decoration. Strict mourning in North Korea. When a leader in North Korea dies, the country has to follow very strict rules for mourning. For example, when Kim Jong-il, the former leader, died in 2011, the whole country had to mourn for a week. During this time, no one was allowed to laugh, drink alcohol, exercise, or even go shopping. It was like the entire country had to press pause and be sad together. Inspectors even walked around to make sure everyone was following these strict rules. This happened again in 2021, for the 10th anniversary of Kim Jong-il's death. But this time, the mourning period lasted 11 days, making the whole country feel tense and serious. North Korea's strict haircut rules. In North Korea, people can only choose from a few government-approved haircuts, 18 styles for women and 10 for men. This rule was introduced by the country's leader, Kim Jong-un, in 2013. Interestingly, Kim Jong-un's hairstyle isn't on the list because he wanted to keep it special, and no one else could copy it. Married women are supposed to have shorter haircuts, while unmarried women can have longer styles. This means everyone has to follow these strict rules regarding how they wear their hair. A very different world. Life in North Korea differs greatly from what most of us are used to. The government controls almost everything, even things like what haircut you can have or how you should act when someone passes away. These strict rules show how tightly controlled life is, where people aren't allowed to express themselves freely and must always be loyal to their leader. While these rules might sound strange or hard to believe, it's important to remember that millions of people live under these conditions daily, facing constant watch and having few freedoms. Life in North Korea's prisons. North Korea's prisons are known for being very tough places where people are treated badly. Many people end up in labor camps for doing things the government doesn't like, even if they're only small mistakes. Life in these camps is really hard. Prisoners have to work long hours in dangerous, dirty conditions. There's not enough food, and medical care is almost impossible. Some prisoners have even faced torture, public executions, and forced starvation, making these camps a truly frightening place to be. North Korea's souvenir rule. When you visit a new country, you should bring home a little souvenir, like a keychain or magnet. But in North Korea, things are different. Tourists aren't allowed to use or exchange the local money, called the North Korean won, for personal use. The government wants to control its money completely, so instead, tourists have to use euros, American dollars, or Chinese yuan when they shop. You could get into big trouble if you try to get the local money as a souvenir. No blue jeans in North Korea. Hey, denim fans, if you love your blue jeans, North Korea has some surprising news. They're banned there. Blue jeans are seen as a symbol of decadent Western culture, especially in America, and that's a big no-no in the country. Even if they're your comfiest pants, you'll need to leave them at home if you ever visit North Korea. They might allow other types of jeans, but it's better to play it safe and choose something more patriotic.
North Korea's home decoration rules. Imagine you've set up your living room just as you like, with everything in its perfect spot. But in North Korea, there's something extra you have to add. Portraits of the country's leaders, Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. These portraits aren't just for decoration. They have to be put on the most important wall in your home and hung at a height where no one can be taller than the leaders. And it gets even stricter. These portraits must always be clean. Inspectors go around checking homes to make sure the portraits are dust-free. Even a small bit of dirt can get your whole family in trouble. Life in North Korea's camps. In North Korea, about 200,000 people live in prison camps, often because they or their families are accused of political crimes. The entire family is sent to these camps if someone commits a political crime. If a prisoner escapes, their family might be killed. Life in the camps is extremely hard, with many prisoners dying from not having enough food, around 40% of them. People in these camps are forced to do tough work, and many end up working until they die. Religion in North Korea. In North Korea, the government doesn't allow people to practice any religion because it goes against their rules. Christianity is especially banned because the leaders think it represents ideas from the West, like America. Even owning a Bible is a serious crime because it's not just seen as a religious book, but also as a symbol of American culture. Instead of religion, the North Korean government makes people worship the leaders of the Kim family and expects everyone to be completely loyal to them. They see religious beliefs as a threat to this loyalty. North Korea's caste system. In North Korea, a system called Songbun divides people into 51 different social classes. This system decides almost everything in a person's life, like where they can live or what job they can have. These classes are based on your family's history and how loyal your family is to the government. If your family has always supported the leaders, you get better jobs, education, and even the chance to live in Pyongyang's capital city. People in the middle, called the wavering class, have fewer opportunities, but are usually left alone. But if your family ever opposed the government, you're labeled hostile, and life becomes very tough. You might even be sent to labor camps, all because of what your ancestors did. In North Korea, your family's past can determine your entire future. North Korea's restrictive laws and social systems offer a glimpse into a world where personal freedoms are tightly controlled, and even the smallest aspects of daily life are regulated. From the stringent rules on mourning to the severe repercussions of political dissent, the country's policies shape every facet of its citizens' lives. If these insights into North Korea's extreme measures have intrigued you, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for deeper insights into global cultures and systems. How do you think such strict governance affects the people living under these rules? Share your thoughts in the comments.